right, Theo, let's get cracking. Eh?
Okay.
All right, yo, you two, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the channel. So, we are in Huntley, Illinois, just outside of Chicago here, right, Theo?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, today is December 12th. No,
20th,
no, it's supposed to be about the 19th,
20th.
20th. It's
Mhm.
there already?
Yeah.
Okay, man, time is flying. Right, so we are at the Universe Carrier yard and we are in the driver lounge kitchen
Mhm.
area. Yeah, man. So guys, today we're gonna talk with a fellow truck driver, T-Ro. T-Ro, how things, man?
Good.
Yeah, man. We met back in what, September.
Yeah, Super
Yeah,
Ego.
we were at Super Ego. We were roomies.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So how is things?
Now I love Super Ego, they're a lot better. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, man. So
Uh,
yeah, man. Super Ego was a journey. But before we get into that, where are you from originally?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Born and raised in the tri-states.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jersey.
Yeah, man. So how growing up in the Jersey was like?
It was great. I grew up in Long Branch, which is near the beach. Like
Okay.
I could leave my house and walk a block and the beach, the ocean was right there.
So you're a beach boy?
Yeah.
A surfer?
No.
You can swim?
Yeah, I can swim. Yeah, you better be able to swim.
I can't swim.
Really?
No, I can't swim.
You from Jamaica? You should be able to swim.
No, man. My water must stay in the cup.
Oh.
Yeah, man. So tell me.
No. No bathtub.
Bath. I'm afraid of the bathtub too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So how did you get into trucking?
I left my job. I had this government job. I've been working for 13 years.
Yeah. We're working for a government.
13 straight years.
Doing what?
I basically, we handled information. You know, this whole SNAP and child support and all that.
Yeah.
My department handled all that for the state of Delaware.
So you were a white collar man.
Basically, I had a desk and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, came to work, did the same thing each day, went on salary, and I was only making. I came in making 18. I left making 26 a year after 13 years.
Yeah.
And
that worked out to how much per week?
600.
13 years.
Yeah. I mean, 18 was less, but when I left, I was only making $600 a week, and you're on salary, no overtime. You know, so yeah, so I'm making $2,400 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother was driving trucks already. He told me I need to get into it. And at first I was intimidated because when you see them, you don't know anything about them. They're huge.
Yeah.
You know, and I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, I was irresponsible, so I didn't want that
So
responsibility.
you were what age at that time? At what age?
When my brother approached me or when I left.
When you left the
I was, it was 5 years ago, so I was 40.
So you were there then that job up to 5 years ago?
Yeah,
Wow.
2020.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got my license.
So how long was your brother in trucking?
He had already been in there 7 or 8 years.
Okay.
I think he went in 2010.
Uh-huh. So he was the one who told you that the money was in trucking?
Yeah.
Okay.
He kept trying to get me to leave, but you know, when you're used to your job and you know, like the back of your hand, and
Uh-huh.
you know, your boss lets you do what you want, it was kind of hard for me to leave.
Yeah.
But I wanted more money in my pocket.
Yeah.
And I said, what's the fastest way I could do that? And it was like trucking. I was
So
like,
okay. So what was that eureka moment? That day that's what caused you to finally decide to it's trucking.
when I seen how much you paid.
Oh, you saw a check. You saw a driver check.
No, actually, I looked on.
Oh, you Googled.
I Googled it, yeah, and it was like salaries,
Yeah.
and because it was two things: what's the most money I can make at the fastest rate?
Oh, okay.
And trucking was the answer. And I seen between 55 and 80.
Mhm.
You know, your first year, and it could keep going up, or you know, depending on what you do over the road,
Mhm.
hazmat, tanker, whatever.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, I could do this.
So where did you get a CDL?
American Drivers Academy in Newcastle, Delaware.
Delaware.
Yeah.
So left from Jersey to Delaware.
I moved to Jersey. I moved to Delaware back in 2006,
Okay.
and that's when I got my government job. I have been working till 2019.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your CDL, and then where did you go first? Who did you start driving for?
Central Transport, those yellow trucks.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Central Transport.
So what was it like at Central Transport?
It was my first job out of school, so I thought this is how it is.
Mm-hmm.
But they are a LTL company, and they work the mess out of me.
Oh, so what kind of hours you were running?
BR6, we had to use the forklifts in the warehouse to unload other people's trailer. So you got 10 dock doors on the left, 10 dock doors on the right. The 10 dock doors on the right are the ones that are night drivers going between warehouses picking up the trailers, bringing them back to Delaware. The left dock doors are the day drivers. We go deliver the load. So we had to, at 6 o'clock, we had to go in, unload each trailer, and put what was in those trailers into the different trailers.
So you were responsible to pick up, take it, empty the loaded trailer, load your trailer,
Yeah.
and then go deliver.
And then when you get back, same thing in reverse. Take stuff out of your trailer and put it in the different trailers. So you worked your 14 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you must have been making some crazy money doing that.
No. I was only making $19 or $20 an hour.
And that was how much of a step up from your old job?
I mean, it was a big step up. At the same time, it was a lot more work.
Right.
And you need like 3 days off to recover because of all the stuff you're doing. It's a lot of manual labor. You got the manual forklift, and you're moving pallets of water out there, delivering it to somebody's house.
Yeah.
You know, and they want you to put it in the garage or, just different things. You're exhausted.
So it's water that they deal with, water distribution.
No. They were LTL. Anything that was on the truck, you had to deliver.
Oh.
I was just using a pallet of water with a manual jack as an example of some of the stuff we had to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long you stayed there?
About a year. I quit.
And then what was next?
I went to SIA.
Sire.
SAIA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went over there and thought it would be better because you didn't have to load your truck, but it's basically the same thing. Because you don't have to unload your truck and load your truck, you're out there on the road longer.
Okay.
They work you, yeah. But that was good pay. I was making $35 an hour with them.
Oh.
But still, you're exhausted.
So you used to get the 3 days off? 2 days off? 2 days off.
Saturday and Sunday, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to, I was day cab, delivery driver during the day, and I went to night shift, which is basically you run between warehouses.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is easy.
Yeah.
You know, I could do this and getting paid 73 cents an hour.
At the same
73 cents a mile. That was SIA, yeah. That was like 3-4 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, but my body, I could not sleep during the day. I was having the hardest time.
That's me. I can't sleep during the days.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't drive in the nights.
Okay, yes,
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying. So when I got out of SIA, my brother bought a truck,
Mm-hmm.
and his business partner had his own trucking company,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I left SIA and started doing over the road.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you were driving for you and your brother and his business partner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how long you did that for?
3 years. 3 years.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it was much better on your body and
Yeah.
and you made money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was only making a third of what it was, and I still made more money than I made at SIA in Central Transport and my government job.
Oh.
You know, it's funny how that worked out.
Yeah.
Truck ready?
Yes.
Okay. It's still
Restart
inside.
the brake, remove, just change the piece
Mm-hmm.
for the sliding mechanism.
This one fine. Okay, thank you. It's still inside or outside?
Yeah, it's everything works.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Mhm.
You say inside or outside?
I don't know what. See.
You say yeah.
Majority of the time when they work on the trucks, they'll take it out. Majority of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. From what I
Well, you
experienced so
read-
far.
okay.
Yeah.
Take your word.
Yeah.
He'll come back if it's still inside.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
the whole thing in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So you were saying that things were good over the road. You were making more money than when you
Yeah.
were working for Sire and Central.
And social transport.
and all of that,
Less
yeah.
work, yeah. You get to see all of America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you used to run all 48 states working for your brother and his business plan.
I mean, I could have, but I didn't see all 48 states because I was only with them for 2 years. The rate started going bad over the road.
Oh.
So we could find, which was a good thing for me because I was inexperienced. I became my own dispatcher basically.
Mm-hmm.
I had that one and I had Amazon Relay. So I could combine the two to make what I was making over the road, I can now make it home.
Oh, okay.
You know? So yeah, but I had to dispatch myself.
All right.
So yeah.
So fast forward a bit now to the time when we met up now at Super Ego.
Super Ego, yeah.
Why Super Ego?
I seen that they had zero down.
Mm-hmm.
I drank the Kool-Aid as they say. You know, zero down,
Mm-hmm.
weekly pay,
Mm-hmm.
so all that stuff. I was reading, then I called them on the phone, and
Sounded good. And great.
yeah. So I was like, let me check it out. What's the worst? I can walk away from it. What's the worst?
Yes.
You know? Yeah, I found out real quick.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now we are at Universe Carrier.
Mm-hmm.
What is your thoughts?
It's a lot. This is how it should be.
This is how it should be.
Yeah.
So you're giving Universe Carrier a thumbs up.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
I'm not doing this video in support of Universe Carrier.
No, I'm saying we both did Super Ego. You did Schneider and
Yeah, I was at Schneider, then Super Ego, and
Right.
and then here.
yeah. In my opinion,
Yeah.
this is how it should be.
So if you were to compare all the trucking companies, inclusive of you working for your brother, where will you put Universe Carrier?
It would be number 2 because working for my brother, I was able to dispatch myself. So I was able to go home when I wanted to go home, and if I wanted to stay out, I had the option.
Okay.
You know, here you're basically, a company driver. You go home every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever it is. You know, I'm not complaining now, but that's the only separation why I would put my brother ahead of Universe Carrier.
Okay. More freedom,
Yeah.
flexibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how is the pay here?
Play's real good. My first check here, it took me 2.5, almost 3 weeks to get a Super Ego. You know, my first check. And I looked at it and I was like, wow, Super Eagle's really spoiling us. Can I say that?
Yeah, man, talk freely.
Super Eagle was killing us. You know, and I called them, I said, is this right? And they're like, yeah.
You call them about your check?
Yeah, because I couldn't believe how much I was getting, you
Yeah.
know? And
Didn't I tell you?
yeah, you did. Yeah.
That's why I call you until you come over, bro.
Yeah, and see, only thing we're responsible is for picking up the load and dropping it off. Scanning the paperwork, that's it. You know, I was like, gosh, this is,
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
no, and you get the miles, which is important.
Yes.
You get the miles here.
A lot of companies offer the cents per mile, but don't give you the miles.
Right. Yeah, so you get the pay and you get the miles. Yeah.
So you're basically comfortable here right now. For now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Yes, sir.
what was your experience like at Super Eagle? Tell us about Super Eagle. Tear from the head.
I'd actually rather go back to my government job. Super Eagle was so bad. They treat you like you are a cattle, a mule. You know, they don't care about you, and they let it be known they don't care about you.
Let it be known.
Yeah.
So why would you say that? Let it be known.
The way when you're trying to get help.
Yeah.
The way the first person talks to you, you can barely understand them. You can ask them to repeat themselves. Then when you finally get a clear answer, it's not what you're looking for. So they transfer you, or you got to hang up and call somebody else. So it's about 5 or 6 hours I'm going by. You still don't have your answer. And it could be something simple like I need the correct pickup number. You're at the location, you need the correct pickup number, and because you're not moving, you're not getting paid.
Right.
Well,
Isn't that the same thing anywhere in trucking, except for your first 2 jobs?
this is the first one. Super Eagle was the first one that the communication was so bad, and it wasn't the language barrier. It was they are that bad. They don't care.
Because we have language issues here, we have communication issues here as it relates to the language barrier here as well.
There is, but it's not half as bad. They don't understand you.
So would you say we have better customer or driver relations
Yes, communication. Yeah.
here? Okay.
They'll actually say text me. So you text them and then they'll text you back if there's a language barrier. So and they solve them stuff like that. So except for what just happened with the mechanic.
So which out of all the companies that you work for, what would be the worst?
Worst company? It would be Super Eagle, hands down. I mean, that last check I sent you, I made them. Overall, it was 8,000 and some change, over 3,000 something miles, I think. And company, I only got $1,800 from that.
From how much? How much?
8,000.
It gross.
Yeah.
How much was your fuel out of that?
My fuel was maybe, don't get me lying. It might have been $1,800 to $2,000, if that. I was going from Edison, New Jersey. I went from Edison, New Jersey to Georgia to Vermont, and then Vermont down to Florida. So 4 jobs in that time, in a week, and made $8,000. And I was dispatching myself. I called, hey, you give me this job, and I knew what the check was going to be. $8,000, so I'm gonna get paid. You're taking at least 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You get $1,800, and then you look at all. That's the kicker. That's why I wanted you to look. The deductions change each week. There's no set amount except for your truck payment and the truck
The
insurance.
more money you make is the more they take.
You want to take out? Yeah. So for instance, my escrow payment was $50 the first couple of weeks. That week it went to $700. And I'm like, what? So different things increase. They don't tell you they're going to do that.
Yeah.
So you're doing all this driving, thinking, okay,
You're gonna make some.
you're going to make some money. No, they give you just enough to survive. And it's like, that's not how you should be doing your drivers. Somebody made you $6,000, you're only going to give them, $8,000.
All right. Yeah. So this is a Chicago-based company, so-called Russian companies. So a lot of people say Chicago-based companies are not good companies, and they advocate for the traditional American companies. What are your thoughts on the two?
I'm gonna say, talking to all the different truck drivers at the truck stops, because I've been working for every company. There's really no difference between the American company and the Russian company, as far as the way they treat their drivers. You have good ones and you have bad ones. There's no real difference, because you have people that at these truck stops that are strictly for America, well, they work for America, but the complaints are the same complaints as the non-American companies. The good things are the same. The pros are the same for both companies. And my whole thing is, if you want a better life, why limit yourself to just American or just foreign? You want a better life for yourself. You're responsible for yourself. Like we did. We tried Super Ego. You try different things. Don't limit yourself. But to answer your question, to me, there's no difference.
Right.
Yeah. Because we were treated bad with Super Ego. We treated good with Universal Carrier. Yeah. Right. So it's not. Yeah.
All right. There's another narrative out there. 1099, like how we are being paid here, as versus to W2. Which one you prefer?
1099.
Why?
Let me be in control of all my money. And you see what's going on with our federal taxes right now. You know, let me be in control of my money. I may need a new engine. You know, why you got to take it out? You know, when I could use my money and I can make it up to take, you know, give it to you at the end of the year, you know, or whenever it's due. You know, I think everybody should get 1099, no matter what you do.
The other narrative out here is that foreign drivers are messing up the trucking industry. What are your thoughts on that?
It's not. It ain't the foreign. It's a bunch of stuff. The ones that it's not just foreign drivers. It's the inexperienced driver. The one that wasn't taught correctly coming out of school. The one that wasn't taught correctly in school. The driver that thinks they know it all coming out of school. The hard-headed ones. Then the ones that just choose to be. It's more than a bad driver. What do you call it? The one that chooses to be. They don't pay attention to their surroundings. They're unaware.
Nonchalant.
Yeah, nonchalant. Yeah, just you know, you got butthole drivers. You know, you got bully drivers on the road. It's not foreigners. It's the driver. Period. And they come in all shapes and sizes. So you can't say, "What was your question?" The foreigners are running in the street. No,
Yeah.
it's bad drivers. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you have foreign drivers that are good drivers, and you have foreign drivers that are bad drivers. Likewise, you have American-born
Right. Same thing.
drivers who are good and they're bad.
Yeah.
In the truck stops, have you seen any changes in how drivers function in and around truck stops?
Now, yeah, I've been paying attention.
What has changed?
I've noticed that a lot of, I don't know if they're Indians, they won't speak inside the truck stop. They'll wait till they get in front of your truck to say something.
What? Repeat?
It's like they won't speak, not even to each other.
Yeah.
They'll wait till they get to the truck, then they start talking. It's like they don't want anybody to know what they are.
Oh,
You know?
since of late, like how?
Last couple months, I've noticed that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm thinking because there was this accident back down in where that guy in Florida did the U-turn.
Oh yeah,
So there's a lot of American-born drivers who are lashing out, and that has caused a lot of blowback.
Yeah, I understand.
And a lot of it's created a ripple effect in the industry. As a result of that, the non-domicile CDL
right.
is being phased out basically.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
So they don't want people to know that they are maybe foreigners because some of them are being attacked out here in truck stops.
Really?
Because people are saying that they are the ones killing off their fellow citizens.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
As a matter of fact, personally, as a Jamaican, when I go and speak sometimes, I can feel the attitude from some people in the truck stop and in certain areas. Yeah, around the trucking industry. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's how it is.
So that's why they're not talking.
Yeah. So
Okay.
but those guys, the Punjabis,
Mm-hmm.
the Indians, basically, yeah, and then the Haitians, they're facing a lot of backlash because
That's a shame.
there was another accident that a Haitian, I think about 3 persons died in that accident.
Wow.
There have been, everybody's been whitewashed for what one person from their race did. So,
Yeah, that's a shame. But they need to think about it's not just foreigners. You got American drivers. You can look up the stats of how many of them have alcohol in their system they get to an accident, or have drugs in their system they get to an accident.
As
You know
a
what I
right,
mean?
they say you have good and bad in everything.
That's what
So,
point I'm trying to make.
right,
Yeah.
right.
It's
What,
just the bad driver in general.
what would be your advice now for a person who wants to come into trucking?
You want to come into trucking?
What would be your advice to somebody who says, "Listen, I'm going to come into trucking. I'm going to go get my CDL." What would be your advice to that person coming out?
First of all, talk it over with your family to determine what type of driver you want to be. Yeah, light truckload, which is home every day. Then you got your over the road. That'd be one decision they gotta make. Two, when you pick your school, you want to pick a good school to train you because most of these schools train you to pass a test.
No,
They don't train you how to
yeah,
drive over the road.
that's right.
You
that's
know, so pick your school carefully
right. Mhm.
because once you leave school, you're basically on your own.
Yes.
You know, or something else they don't tell you. They will put the company will hire you, will hire you and act like they train you, but you don't get behind the wheel
Mhm.
until you're in the truck by yourself.
Mhm, exactly.
You know, and then you got to start learning. How do I back up to a dock? It's a bunch of stuff you got to learn. But it starts with proper schooling, and then from there, you know, you've already made your decision. Hopefully, if you want to be home every day or over the road. Me personally, I would do home every day because it's your first time driving a truck. You know, do it locally because when you're over the road, you are literally out there on your own.
Mhm.
You know, home every day, you're basically in the state, you know. So if the map tells you to go down this road, you automatically know, oh, this truck is too big for that road.
Mhm.
When you're out there on your own over the road, you can't do that.
Right.
You got to look way ahead, you know, so you learn things quicker at home than you do going over the road.
Mhm.
Don't be, you just got to, when you get out of school, don't be, what do you call it? All giddy about the money if you go over the road.
Yeah. Don't be chasing the cash.
Right. Yeah.
Learn the road.
Learn the road. Yeah. Get your experience because that's what makes better drivers.
Right.
You could leave school, get your truck, get your trailer, go out your first day, get into an accident because
Right.
you don't have experience.
Right.
You know.
And that's the end of, basically the end of the career.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go and learn the road.
Right.
The experience come with the money.
And see, that's something my brother told me because I was like, just, you know, when you gonna put me in your truck? He had the truck for like a year and a half, 2 years before he actually let me drive it.
Huh?
It's sad.
Yeah.
And I said, just when you gonna put me in the truck? He said, you ain't got enough experience yet.
Mhm.
He said, beat their stuff up first, and then, you know, I'll put you in mine.
Yeah.
You know, so I had to drive for, you know, I drove for Center Transport in Saya,
Mhm.
you know, for 3 years. And then he was like, okay, now you're ready. Because I didn't have any accidents. I didn't have any tickets. I didn't have no bridges.
Mhm.
Basically, I was a clean driver.
Mhm.
You know, and he's seen, okay, 3 years of consistency.
Mhm.
And then he was like, okay, you're ready.
Mhm.
You know, and then once he sent me on the road, it was like, oh, this is totally different. I was in Texas, and it's like the ramps are different. You go downhill. You got an 80,000-pound load, and it's the first time
Yeah.
you see your exit. You're doing 65, and you're coming off the exit. You can see the red light in front of you. Oh, I got to downshift.
Mhm.
You know, got to hit the brake, downshift, hit the brake. And, you know, it's different. You know, so he was like that. Then it hit me. That's why he wanted me to drive immediately. Certain things I didn't know.
Right.
But because I had the consistency, I had learned them. Now I'm out here seeing things for the first time. Already, my body automatically knows what to do. You know, that's what I'm saying. Don't come out here and chase the money going over the road. You need to have experience.
Yeah. So you ever thought about getting into your own rig, your own truck?
Yeah, definitely. That's why I'm here.
Oh,
I'll be here
okay.
for a minute till I save enough money. Yeah.
That's exactly my plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
And you can do it here.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a bit of noise in the background. So guess what? I'll let you go on because I hear that your truck is ready.
Oh yeah. All right.
Thanks for sitting and talking with me.
You're welcome. No
Appreciate
problem.
it.
No problem.
And-
So bad.
Yeah, man.
Use those pay stubs if you want to put
Yeah,
them
man,
on.
yeah, man.
Yeah. So you can show them. They'll
All right.
see.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's right.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
You know we cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.